So, honey, you know whose administration has been on an all-out media blitz after suing the Wall Street Journal for a story about his alleged past with Jeffrey Epstein. He posted a fake AI video of former President Obama getting arrested after accusing him of treason.
Yeah, that's funny.
What's the other one? Oh, yeah. He released the files on Martin Luther King Jr.'s assassination, even after the family said, please don't do that. And then he even demanded that the Washington Commanders change their name back to their old name. Now, a lot of people are thinking he's trying to knock the Epstein files out of the headlines.
Yeah.
But I don't think people are ready to move on. I think they want the files.
The only thing is, they're calling for the files, the files, the files, the files. Nothing is distracting people from the files.
No.
But Mike Johnson, the Speaker of the House, has now said he is shutting down the House of Representatives for the summer, which means they will avoid the vote on whether to expose the files or not, and hope that everybody forgets about it by September.
But you know.
But I don't think
everybody
people will.
knows that's what he's doing.
Yeah.
It's not even like it's subtle. It's like, we don't want to deal with this.
Yeah.
We're not gonna. But you know, the thing about it is, it's not going anywhere.
No.
It's not going. So go on and have your vacation, because when you come back, it's going to be waiting for you.
Yeah.
You know.
And isn't that the worst? I mean, he's just prolonging the issue.
Just get it out, rip the Band-Aid off.
And why release MLK Jr.'s files against the family's wishes? But what I love is that Bernice King said, now do the Epstein files. Now do that. Now do that.
You released everything.
Now do that.
Well, we keep talking about what will be the breaking point, and the difference between the Epstein files is the call is coming from within the House. This is his own base.
That's right.
So because
release the files.
Yes.
He's in the House.
It is absolutely coming from within the party, and normally the MAGA base is the one that transitions the party line from January 6th was an insurrection to no, nothing to see here. You know, you've got the Russiagate, the 2020 election lies. It was always that MAGA base that helped him. But I think the difference here is actually, he always has controlled Fox. We talk about it being a propaganda arm. They're the one, you know, place that's had to pay millions because they were inaccurate. But this time you've got the non-traditional media and those podcast people that are not stopping.
It's everybody.
So, yes.
It's
and
everybody.
so I think it's the train, he can't pull it back for the first time, and he now sees what it's like when you start a fire.
But there were so many pictures of him with Epstein all over the internet.
Yeah. But that itself isn't incriminating.
Yeah,
it's that they want to know who was... No, but if they want to know who was actually associated with, like, young women, who was engaging in crimes and pedophilia. And by the way, you didn't mention my favorite of the distractions, which is he said that all Coca-Cola now has to have real sugar and be Mexican Coke, which I actually fully support him on.
Yes, but you do know that it's not going to make a difference.
It's not
going to help.
Well, there's also a very powerful lobby in the U.S.
There's also the idea that people will find Clinton might be in the Epstein files. People like Clinton, Democrats. And I say, so what?
Well, yes,
listen, I'm fine with that. I'm not in a cult, okay?
Correct.
I don't worship at the shrine of Democrats who could be pedophiles.
Here's where his biggest mistake has been, in my humble opinion. I don't know him. I don't know him. I know him like that, like 15 seconds. I passed him.
Yeah.
And then you got 900 million zillion pictures of the two.
Yeah.
That's why people are pissed, because they said, finally, people are saying, well, wait a minute. How come you all have seemingly been together so much if you don't know him at all?
Yeah.
And you said, you said it. The Democrats didn't say it. Nobody said. You said day one, I'm putting all this out.
And the issue of why this isn't going away is because the midterms are coming up, and Republican lawmakers are on the ballot, and their base is the same base as Donald Trump. So, well, he doesn't have to run for re-election again. They are nervous. Their voters are not going to forget about this.
They should. Everybody who is up for re-election on either side should be nervous, because you don't make that decision for us. We decide who goes in. It is up to the people. It is not up to the lawmakers. So you should be nervous wherever you stand, because if we don't think you're doing your job, you're gone like a fart in a dust storm.
That's right.
We'll be